the unsuccessful hunters, we're about to show you our gear setup for the 2020 turkey season. Alright, I'm Lane Moore, and I'm going to show you what I'm using this year. So, I'm going kind of retro. I'm also kind of balling on a budget. I'm using this old turkey vest from the 80s. My dad gave it to me. He's killed a bunch of turkeys with this vest, so it's got some luck. If it doesn't have anything else going for it, it's got that going for it. But we'll start it off with the decoy. I use a funky chicken. I know it looks pretty funky, but it's lightweight, fits right in my vest real easy. I'll put it on. Fits in the vest easy. I can whip this thing out and set it up in a matter of no time, and Tom won't have a problem getting intimidated by that. He's going to beat the crap out of it. So, funky chicken, lightweight, good to go. Now, as far as my calls, I like a bunch of different calls. I like to keep 3 different materials. So, this is a Woodhaven cherry crystal. It's a glass call. So, I'll keep a glass slate call, a whatever this material is. Garrett, you know what kind of material this is? It's that chalk stuff.
Looks like a friction call.
Friction material.
It's the friction call.
Just a friction call. So you got your glass, you got your friction, you got your glass. This is made by HS Strut. Sounds pretty good, to me at least. And then I've got a homemade turkey call that I won in a turkey calling contest. And it's just slate. So 3 different calls. I can use in 3 different applications. It's always good to have a bunch of different materials. And strikers too. You can have one striker and a bunch of different calls, and each striker makes a different sound. So I use this friction call and show you. Just a nice little. And then this is plastic, makes a completely different sound. So that's 2 different turkeys right there. So we got that, and then this is very important. We'll not leave the woods, go into the woods without it during the spring, thermocell, because the mosquitoes will jack you up. So we hunt a bunch of dense, wet woods with a bunch of mosquitoes. But that's pretty much it. I'll keep some snippers or a handsaw with me. I like to stay light. So now we'll head on over to Josiah's gear.
Hey guys, Josiah here. First thing, I'm a simple man. I don't really go with a turkey vest, mostly because this is really my only second turkey season, and in all reality, I hadn't been hunting turkeys enough to get me a vest yet, so I'm going with the turkey backpack, alright? And so you see this big old metal piece right here? It's what I attach my decoy to. So I got me a hen right here. I just throw her on, and that's where I'm pretty mobile with her, kind of like the turkey vest y'all have as well. Within my vest, I'm not a big mouth caller. I'm just not good with it. But when I open this pouch right here, out comes normally a box call, and I'm pretty bad with it. But you know, a lot of practice and it'll get good as well. One thing that I like to carry within my bag is some hand saws and even some stakes right here, because I always typically carry a pop-up blind with me just in case there's not a lot of timber and a lot of vegetation which I can get to camouflage myself. Always got to carry my Remington skinning knife just in case we get one as well, or really just in case I need anything at all. One thing that I do carry within my pouch as well is a couple of rain gear, because during our turkey season, during the spring, we're going to have a lot of rain. And so I always carry just some kind of duck rain gear with me. It's not really great camouflage, but it also provides some nice relief from the rain. Like I said, don't have as much as Lane or Garrett, but hey, I like to carry light. I like to move a lot in turkey season, and I really like to hunt hard after them. All right, so yeah, we'll move on to Garrett now.
All right, Garrett here, and we're going to go over what I carry in my vest. I like to run and gun. I keep a vest on me. In the back here, I like foam decoys. I always run a 3 setup. Right here is our feeding hen. I have her. Just a cheap one I picked up at Walmart after season. Then this one right here, it has a jake that is like mounting her, like breeding her. And when the longbeards see that, they're like, no way. They come running in. They see a jake with a couple hens, they're going to come in and try to whoop it. And now moving to my calls, I'm like Lane. I got a few different calls I like to run. Probably my favorite is Primos makes this. It's a little glass call. It's called the Jackpot. It's a little Primos glass call. It sounds good. I like it. And then I got a friction call called Sweet Susie here. Cheap one, picked it up at Walmart last year after season. Not really much. It's just a different call because if you're hunting the same property and you're using the same call every time, you're going to sound like the same hen. You have a few different strikers, a few different calls, and a variety to work with. It's not like a different hen every time, and you'll pique the curiosity if you got a tough bird. And also have a box call. It's just a cheap Primos, good locator call. Then I have a couple mouth calls I like to run. I've got a zinc mouth call here. I think it was called the Wicked Lady. And then I have just a Primos call here I picked up at Walmart as well. But that is what I like to run in turkey season as far as my gear goes. I do keep toilet paper and a little handsaw to cut some limbs to make a makeshift blind. But with the coronavirus and everything, we're not going to go out and fight all the old people for toilet paper right now. That's what I carry in my turkey vest.